Austin, KC. Austin's driving around right now while we're out here. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been donating so far. We've really appreciated it because, we can't do this. We can't go around the country helping out Dr. Paul without your support. So I really thank you for that. And, anybody who wants to donate, feel free because we really need it. Any amount you can give below at the chip in. But so we're here in front of the King Memorial, newly built. There's in the background you have quotes on both sides of the memorial by Dr. King throughout his life that were very pivotal and very important to his message and to his life's work. And it's amazing because me and the guys are out here campaigning for Dr. Paul, and one of the things that I found interesting is how Dr. Paul constantly believes in the philosophy of individual rights, that no group has rights special to them alone that are not entitled to another group. He doesn't look as rights in terms of group rights. White people don't have rights more than black people, or black people don't have rights more than white people. It's not about legalizing supremacy or legalizing entitlements for one group over another. It's about protecting the individual right as an individual. It's time to stop looking at ourselves as victims, as being a part of groups and as individuals, so we can take responsibility for our own individual situations. And I find it just amazing how all this nonsense has been coming about with these newsletters that are over 20, sometimes 20, 30 years old, which nobody cares about, but it's being drummed up in the mainstream media. We were watching this clip earlier about how this guy was, really talking about how, Ron Paul should have known better, and if he didn't know better, well, that disqualifies him. Well, my mom has to put food on the table for me and my family. She's not thinking about these newsletters at night. Why is it that all of a sudden the issue of racism comes up because of these newsletters? Only because Ron Paul is doing well. None of this stuff came up when he was doing poorly, or when he was being discredited, or what have you, or being told to people that, he doesn't have a shot in hell of becoming president. Nobody cared about the newsletters then. People only care about the newsletters now because it's that time of the season where we get into this game of doing things, where we talk about things that aren't important, that only have to do with the candidates, but don't have anything to do with the country. And it really sickens me to see this, purported, even by people on the left, as a serious issue. And really what I find most offensive is now, because Dr. Paul is doing well, let's go ahead and talk about the newsletters. Let's go ahead and try to make a fool out of him and make him try and just paint him, no matter what. Even though it's clear that his voting record, his philosophy, and all his actions have been completely consistent with everything that is anti-racism. Well, let's use a few lines in thousands of pages of newsletters, less than 1%, to paint his whole candidacy. And it really sickens me because this distracts from the main issues, and people who use this as a major issue, or who paint this as a major issue, hide behind their true disagreements with Dr. Paul's philosophy or ideas or their thoughts about the man himself. So stop hiding, stop trying to use this as an excuse to not come out into the light and debate honestly your disagreements with Dr. Paul's philosophy or your disagreements with Dr. Paul. Stop hiding. It's insulting. First of all, minorities and black people are much smarter to get sucked into this nonsense. And second of all, we have an opportunity here to transform this country according to the vision of free market capitalism and constitution limited government that protects the right of the individual. In times past, the rights of individual minorities and individuals who are black have been trampled. And that's going to stop with the Dr. Paul presidency. And so I really want to, bring that point home and really stress that, now as we go down to South Carolina and try to, drum up some support for Dr. Paul, we ask that you donate, because really the money we're actually trying to make, trying to reach a goal of about $1,500. So, it would really help if you could donate even $1. If 1,500 people watch this video and everybody just donates $1, my old man always used to say, if everybody does a little, nobody has to do a lot. So I really appreciate this opportunity to speak to you all about some things that was going around in my head, and this awesome opportunity to stand before the statue of this great man. That's absolutely amazing. So it's time to get this revolution started. Let's start dancing.
You're here.